What's good, everybody? Back with another episode of Arnold's Thoughts Podcast. It's your boy Arnold, and today we're going to be talking about sticking to your goals.
What are you thinking? Yeah. What are you thinking? Yeah. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah. What are you thinking? Hey. What are you thinking? Hey. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah.
Now, I know a lot of us get very doubtful and we regress. We regress on our goals because we think that we just got too much going on. We have family issues, we got kids, we got work, we have too many outside sources that keeps us from pursuing our goals. And that's what I want to come and challenge you guys on today, because I see it so many times in the people I talk to. They don't go out and seek what they truly want because there's some outside source that's keeping them from obtaining that. And I remember back maybe 2 years ago, I was going through my notes and I just happened to fall upon one. It was like in December 2019. And in that note, it was crazy. My phone had saved it after all that time. Shout out to Samsung Notes and Google Notes, how they just keep all your old files and you can look back and remember all the things that you wrote down. And I remember writing down how I said, I want to start a YouTube channel and just talk about the ups and downs that goes on in the life of basketball. I wrote that December 2019. That was almost 3 years ago. What's up, guys? I just dropped my new ebook, 6 Must-Have Steps to Be an Overseas Basketball Player. You know, I've been playing for the last 9 years. I got all the steps and the traits that you need to start your journey with networking, with getting a mentor, all the things that you need to start your journey to be a protege. So go get that ebook, click the link in the bio, and make sure you get your steps to being that overseas pro one day. Let's go. From almost a month to 3 years ago, in less than a month, it'll be 3 years ago, I put that down in my notes and now this day, I am fulfilling that. And if I can go back, the only thing that I would change is I would have started sooner. I would have started the day I wrote that down. And that's what I want us to realize is we don't have to wait. Even now, I know even with this channel and all the videos that I have done and all the work that I have been doing, I know I'm far from even figuring this thing all the way out, but I'm just so glad and grateful that I was able to start. That was 3 years ago. And it's so great to go back and just you catch back up on the old things that you put down. And it shows how powerful when you put something down, how it can come into fruition for you. So when you have an idea, when you have a thought, your goal, whatever that is, put that down on paper. Write it out, because when you write it out, it will come to life. You're literally creating that when you put it down. I say that all the time. It is not because I just made that up. It's because through all the books that I've read, through all the mentors, through all the studying and the motivational speakers, they all tell us the same thing. Put it down, write it down, read it out. And I believe if I was reading that out every single day as I read out my goals and my dreams every single day, they will happen a lot. It won't take 3 years. Just the fact of me writing it down 3 years ago still showed up 3 years after, because it was something that I put out there into the universe and I put out there and created it for it to come back to me. I just happened to stumble upon that and I was just like, why didn't I start this when I said I wanted to start it? All the things that I said I wanted to do back then, I'm doing it now. And if I could have changed one thing, I would have started now. I would have started then, not now, but then when I wrote it down, figured out a way. And there's just such little incremental parts of the journey that when you look back, it's like we get so caught up in the going viral, or my channel isn't blowing up like I think it should, or I'm not getting the recognition from online like I should. I do what I do, and I come and I speak and I try to give back, like just words of encouragement and inspiration. That's why I always do this segment, Facts Over Feelings, because the fact is, the more we chase our dream and the more we focus on the purpose that we have, it just creates a peace in us. Like, I've never been more grateful and happy because I get to get in front of the camera, because I get to talk, because I get to just share my journey of what I go through every day and all the ups and downs. And literally what I say is share the ups and the downs, because it is an up and a down roller coaster of life. And I just get to share that with you guys. And that's just a personal growth aspect in me that I get to share. And it does more for me to be able to express myself. If one person is watching, we don't understand the power that we have to touch just one person from one thing we said. If we're not touching the masses and 10,000 and 20,000 views and 100,000, we don't feel like we're making an impact. But that one person sometimes just need to hear your words. I was talking to my teammate, and we were just talking about motivational speakers, and I was just talking about how I love ET and how he fires me up and he gets me going. And I just, whatever he says something, I'm glued to it. And he's like, well, I like more Inky Johnson because his story touches me. And I was like, there's somebody for everybody. That's the whole goal. That's the whole key. There is somebody for everybody. So the 1-2 people that's hearing my voice and draw to my voice, I know I'm for them and they're for me. And that's what we have to be for ourselves. We can't be ashamed to let our light shine because we don't know how we brighten up somebody else that's in a dark place. Our light is going to bring joy and happiness to someone who needs to hear it. We can't hold that back. We can't hold back searching our dreams and our goals and our purpose and whatever it is in life that we want, because then we're not shining our light on the next person's day who's in that dark place. You walking by and letting your light shine just because you're doing what you love to do. That joy that you just get from doing what you want to do brings a certain light to someone else that just shines on them. And they can see, I can see now, I can see hope, I can see inspiration now. Thank you for you doing whatever it is that you're doing, because you're empowering me to be able to do what I want to do now. And I can get out of this hard place. I was recently speaking with an old teammate of mine, and he was just going through a tough time that I recently just went through in a tough time. I made that video called Relationships, an episode not too long ago called Relationships, about what just the average basketball player overseas just goes through relationships wise. And I got so much feedback from other basketball players because they go through the same thing and it's just not being talked about. And I'm just not afraid to talk about it because I know I'm not the only one. And I could see that from the reactions that I got. And I literally talked one of my friends that, like, we're cool, we're friends, but we just don't get to communicate as much because he's in this side of the country, I'm here, and you know, everybody has their own life that they're dealing with. But just me putting out my content about relationships, I was able to help him get through his situation, or at least shine a light on him. Like, hey, listen, bro, I literally just went through that same relationship a week ago. I was feeling the same way you're feeling now a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I'm just now getting over it. So I know exactly the position you are here, and I can help you or I can just talk you through what I did to get here. Like, now I'm okay. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's a difficult situation, but I'm no longer stuck in this mix where you're just crying and you're hurting inside. Because I am an athlete and I am like overseas right now and trying to pursue my dreams and play and bring wins to my team. But if your mental mind is not focused and it's not straight on that, you're going to have a lot of distractions. You're going to have a lot of mishaps. You're going to have a lot of downs and outs, and that can affect your game. And we don't want nobody to affect their personal life and affect their career because we're just holding everything in. Let's not hold it in. Let's not stay here. Let's find a way to move here. And that's what I told him. Focus on the goal, whatever it is, goal, purpose, hobby that you love, that you want to take up. He's like, I want to start learning Spanish. Start learning the language. Start going towards a new skill. Use a new skill. There's an app called Udemy. I'm not no spokesperson for Udemy, but I use it. Udemy. They allow you to go on there and they teach every single different types of courses, any type of skill. It's Black Friday weekend right now, so if you hearing this, you can go. It's probably Black Friday weekend, so you can go get there a course for $15, $15, $10, and you could learn a whole new course that could generate new income for you, and it just takes your mind off focuses that's holding you back. So that's just my challenge for you guys. Is just be drastic, not even drastic. Go do the one thing that you've been putting off so long to do. Don't hold back on the one thing that you've been wanting to do. I waited 3 years to start this channel and just speak out what I've been wanting to say years ago. But I'm so glad and I feel so much better because I just get to come and it's like my own world. You're creating your own world. You are the author of your own world. So you get to create whatever it is that you desire to be, however you want it to go. Can nobody tell me about what I get to say on my channel and how I get to do it? Because this is my world that I created. I get to speak my truth. I get to inspire who I want to get to inspire. I get to impact whoever wants to tune in and hear the words that I got to say. I'm pushing you. If you get any value from what I'm saying, it gives me value. It gives me purpose. It just solidifies me even more because I know that just one person, if I could just impact one person and just console one person that's going through a tough time like I went through, then I'm great. I promise I'm great. Life is good. Life is good. So that's my challenge for you guys today. Go out, whatever, pick something. Don't wait. Take action. Get to doing whatever it is that you want to do. I promise you, you won't regret it. I promise you, you won't regret it. That's all I ask for you guys is to go out, push for whatever it is that you want. Go get it. Till next time.